Good morning, I guess it's still morning, YouTube. We've been without air. Our air compressor's been down. We had some electrical issues, got them taken care of yesterday, and turned the air on, and this hose that we've been having some issues with, it's just old. It's been around for a long time, it's got cracks in it, and it's been leaking. And so we're going to he's gonna go up there and put a new hose in, but I gotta first go get a new hose. Come along on this little fix-it journey and we'll have some fun. We're gonna get the truck out of here and get the forklift. We're getting ready to move the truck. The battery is dead, which was not a surprise to me. It's happened a few different times. My issue is, why is that doing that? And Zach's a whole lot more mechanical than I'll ever be. And we're talking about how do you figure out why or what is draining your batteries. I mean, it's got two batteries in the front here. Typically, my batteries that are in the back, I have a switch between there and here, and a lot of times I leave that on, and then these batteries are always charged. Maybe these batteries are just that old. We didn't check nothing when we put these in. 6 year, I don't think it's been 6 years, but then again, you never know.
Nothing was marked.
But a battery, even if a battery is weak, it shouldn't sit here and drain down, or does it? When they get old, they start.
I mean, to some extent.
Why don't you come over here, Zach? We'll let that boost and we'll bring the forklift around. Gotta clean the grease off my fingers. I'm a monument guy, we don't do grease. Mechanics, they don't seem to get too uptight about it.
It's not a good lunch unless it has grease curds on it.
This tank is not gonna last long. Probably when I go to town, I should just take this tank before we get you up in the air. Oh, I can't get out there without shoveling, can I?
Oh, yeah.
You know, you wonder sometimes in a day, what did I accomplish? And why did it take me so long to do what I did? Zach got us all shoveled out, and I was letting the forklift warm up a little bit, but I knew my LP was low, and it was definitely low. So now we're gonna go fill our tank, go get our hose.
It just kind of goes this way.
Well, that's what I was just saying. You know, you wonder, why did it take me so long today to do what I did? And this is kind of helpful because it's like, oh, yeah, well, you run into multiple issues.
Yep.
Gonna head to town and get supplies. That's what we're doing. There we go. So it's February 15th in northern New York. For those of you who are in southern areas and you think it's cold and you've got some snow because you've got 1.5 inches on the ground that melted in a week, just let you know what we like to complain about, we're proud of up here. Usually at some point in the winter we get snow and then it stays for 1.5, 2 months. Sometimes we get, we call it a January thaw. We didn't really have much of a January thaw. We had a couple days that were warmed up.
2 days ago was 50 degrees about.
Yes.
Now it's back down to -10 at night. So.
Yeah, and now today is supposed to, or tomorrow is supposed to reach 40 degrees, and Thursday possibly 50 degrees. What that means in the North Country where you have frost in the ground, that means things warm up and your snow settles. It doesn't mean that anything's going away. All right, we're gonna go into Tractor Supply and see what we can get. Not a bad price for air hose, 50 foot, 1/2 inch. That's what we need. All right, we got our product, we got our propane. We're happy as a lark. Supplies in hand. Am I getting old? There's a hole that it fits in. Keep going.
I see it.
Keep going. You did good. You got it in the hole. We were questioning whether he gave us the right amount of stuff.
He gave us
But it
almost
says
there.
it's full. Oh, that's good. I left the key on the whole time. I'm pretty much batting 0 right now. All right, you got her tightened up.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? We got any charge on this poor old truck? She started. This is, yeah, it's actually screwed, so if you do step on the end, it's not gonna flip up on you. All right, we got Zach up there, happy as a lark. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I've ever seen a lark. Yeah, maybe I've seen larks and didn't know that I was seeing larks. That's possible. Took a second to think that through, didn't it? This hose is no good. I can cut this hose off. Okay. You got it, Bubba.
Cutting the straps, you gotta be careful. You don't cut your new hose.
What do you mean, my new hose? That would become your new hose. Do you need nylon tape, Teflon tape, whatever that's called?
Yes, that would be.
You were supposed to have thought that through, see? You went up there without it. While we're up here, Zach, where is the plug-in that thing will reach? It won't reach one right now. But we could just get that hooked up while we're right here. I mean, we're set up for it. Now, I suppose you would like the wrench, too. Look at that. Yeah, well, you know. Does a new hose have a quick coupler on it? Probably not.
It doesn't have anything.
Okay. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. We'll get her. All right, well, while Zach's doing that, I guess I gotta come back up to my camera so I can show you what I'm doing. And this is my electrical toolbox, and I'm rummaging in here to see if I have a plug end, which no, I do not have a plug end, but I need more cord. I'd like to lay it in there perfect just because I think that'll create the memory. Oh, I'm liking that. I don't have a lot of OCD, but this kind of stuff, I don't know what it is. Partly I think because I know things that are done in a so-called proper fashion will last longer. Difficult to do when you got a lot of moving parts in a business, which we do, a lot of little moving parts. But anyway, not that you ever want somebody to do this to you, but I'm going to let you down. Yes, that's one of my fabrications, which, now that I think about it, in the other room, the hose that we rarely use has a nice one on it, and I could put this one in there.
Yeah.
That would make a whole lot more sense.
So you need an adapter to go to that size.
Okay, well, somewheres. No go?
No go.
Okay. We'll be back. All right, so we filled the camera up, so I wasn't able to film some of the stuff in the middle, but what we do have now is a hose installed, and we also got the electric hooked up like you saw, so that now we have electric that we can take with us anywheres. And we had an air leak when we got everything put together, and so what we have discovered is that this end is not in great shape. Brand new end to put on there. I hate walking through the shop hearing air leaking.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
No, because every air leak is more cash being spent, which might be a few dollars in a year, but when you add up multiple things that are a few dollars in a year, then you have a few $100s in a year. All right, you want to go turn that on, or I'll go turn it on? Go. I have no leak.
Very nice.
Beautiful. You know, it didn't kill us to not be able to have air here, but you can't imagine the number of times I was over here wishing I had air to use and or electric that I can stretch 25, 30 feet.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
that's good.
Definitely handy.
So also, the other thing that we were working on and accomplished today, we wanted to train Zach a little bit on sandblasting, and so we had some river rocks that he's working on over here. So these rocks have initials on them, so they're already cut out of here, and he's getting the rubber on, and tomorrow we'll have time for him to sandblast, or whatever day he's able to come in next. Zach works on his own time frame, so anyway, that was our day today. It is 3:30. We're out of here at 4 o'clock, and got a granddaughter that's got a birthday, so we're gonna have some pizza. And if Zamir is watching, happy birthday. Gonna see you in about 45 minutes to an hour.
So I wanted to show you these rocks that Zach did. They turned out really nice. And I also was listening to that last clip. There was air that you could hear, and it wasn't from the new spot. It was from this right here. And so the new hose over there is not leaking at all. This one, we may need to get a new end. Dad cleaned it up, and it's a lot better now. But if you heard that in that last clip, that's where it was from. Thank you for coming along today. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Dad and Zach showing you what we're doing, replacing that hose, getting everything airtight in the shop again. Sure feels good. Really hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you for coming along. Do all the YouTube stuff for me. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't. We are at 197, so just about at that 200 mark. Super excited to hit that next mark for us. Really cool. So thank you guys, and we will see you all next time.